Each Sunday, we encourage you to share your Second Amendment sticker collections. In this series, we're going to dig into our sticker collection and explore the stickers that we've collected over the last 15 or so years.
All right, welcome back to Share Your Sticker Story Sunday series. I don't know what episode this is, but it's part 2 of bumper stickers. And I can't even call it gun bumper stickers because there's really not that many, but I am digging through my briefcase of stickers here, and there's 2 reasons I'm doing this. The other reason I'm doing this is so that I can go through my bumper stickers, lay one of each out on the table, put these in a pile, and keep one of each so that I can get rid of the extras, the duplicates, give them to Patreons, or maybe somebody that watches this video and says, hey, do you have such and such? And maybe I can throw it into a package and send it to you if you don't mind me folding it, because it's expensive to send these things flat. Here's the thing. That's only half the reason I'm doing it. The other reason is to get a conversation going, to have videos up, and to have posts up, and to have pictures up that are something besides just selling you another thing or trying to get you to buy another thing. So let's talk about our stickers. Do you stick them on stuff? Do you think there's any value in having these things stuck to your vehicle? Do you think that they're a joke? Do you think that they change society? Do you think that they have influenced? That's one angle. But let's dig into it. Like I say, there's more stuff here than guns, so whatever. One of the things, though, too, is let's say you're thinking about doing bumper stickers. I've always encouraged shops to have bumper stickers. This is a gun shop that had a bumper sticker that is iconic around Tucson, I think. And I think it is influenced. I don't know. We can have discussions about that. If you want to have a discussion about something like that on your channel and you want me involved, let me know. But I think that this was something, that reasons that I'm interested in this whole thing, the reason I've seen that be effective. So if you're thinking about creating something, this was a outdoor shop in town, and they did this sticker one year, a long time ago actually, and I grabbed a bunch of them because I did this. I have a big cabinet, and I stuck these stickers like this so that just, it would be a little bit different. And then I jammed all my other stickers around it, kind of like I did on the table here. So I just want to throw that out there, that think about it. If you're going to be putting your stuff out there, not everybody's just sticking one on their car. People have gun safes, people have toolboxes, people have workshops, who knows what they're going to do, and people have cameras, and people use them on social media. So be creative with your stickers and with your graphics, and use people like Owl and Anchor out of California who can be creative like that with you and can create your stuff in the United States. Anyway, let's dig into these stickers. I guess we'll start at the bottom right again. This one says, "Come here, dear," stops them in their tracks, probably from SHOT Show, I honestly don't remember. Authorized certified dealer, that's a decal, so that goes backwards in a window, so you'd see it on a clear glass door coming into a gun shop, or maybe on the display cabinet in a gun shop. Some kind of political sticker, another political sticker. I think I included this one last time too. It's just a gun shop here, or a surplus store here in Tucson. And they've used that sort of iconic black sticker with the yellow stenciling saying the world's greatest store for a long time, and I just think it's a cool surplus store. They could pay me if they wanted to. From my cold dead hands, remember Charlton Heston said that? I mean, it sucks his whole story and the reason he's there and the bait and switch that he was, but it was a significant thing that everyone remembers, and that is a pretty decent bumper sticker. Just a blue standard size rectangle bumper sticker. It says "From my cold dead hands" in big white letters in quotes, and then in small letters to the right it says Charlotte 2000 Charlton Heston, and then the white NRA logo above it. So it's just a blue and white bumper sticker, but I think it's actually pretty effective. It just sucks that the lack of holding people to their elected positions at NRA has allowed it to be tainted the way it has. Next we get a "Hands Off My Guns," and that comes from the Citizens Committee for the Right to Keep and Bear Arms, the people that put on the Gun Rights Policy Conference each year. So if you're not a member, I think it's really just being a member of Second Amendment Foundation, but I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I became life members of all those organizations, so I don't keep up. We should probably do another series of videos on that. So boom, that just created a reason to make and hold another series of videos. Stay tuned for that. I'm in the NRA and I vote. Enough said. I don't even know what this one is. I got it when I became, did I become a life member of JPFO? I forget, but I got a lot of these really big bumper stickers from JPFO, and I don't know what that means. The ABL lies, so something I don't know about. It's from 1995, so I plead, being a Gen X or whatever I am. Whoa, that was an airplane flying by. All right, gun control puts criminals. Can you hear that? We're being invaded. Coronavirus, we're being invaded. Okay, I guess we're not. Gun control puts criminals in control. I think I actually showed this one in the first video. I just like that one. I think it's good. It's just obnoxiously large. Really, really large. That's that series I was showing you it says not now, I'm going climbing. So I guess that's funny if you're a climber. But I just thought it was cool that you could stick them together and make like a big circle. Next is a couple I got at a gun show one time, I think. And one of them says, I love black powder. I'll jump down to this other one that says, I love muzzle loading. I thought those were cool. I mentioned this one in the other video and I'll mention it again. The Jensen's big white rectangle in blue letters on the left. It says guns, yes. So guns on top, yes underneath. On the right it says crime, no. So crime on top, no underneath. So just a great visual. In the center you've got the bullseye and it does say Jensen's custom ammo and the address, but again, iconic bumper sticker. We saw these all over and I think they subtly hit home. I think they subtly get information across, and again, with the right bumper sticker on the right vehicle in the right neighborhood or the right town or within the right region or whatever you want to say, I think that can be pretty effective. Again, if you want to debate it or if you want to have conversation about it, let me know. Baja is one of the first gun shops when I decided, or tackle shops that I started working with when I decided to quit working a 9-to-5. So unfortunately, the owner passed and they went out of business. But awesome people. I learned a lot about not just fishing, but the experience that Arizona has with Mexico and with California. I never knew about whole aspects of that. We're so close. We're actually closer to the ocean than we are to Vegas. So there's actually quite a bit of ocean or sea fishing here in Arizona, or here in Tucson at least. And I learned a lot about that from those guys. A radio show, Carhartt, the clothing. So I don't know where I got those. Probably at a store. Maybe at SHOT Show. I guess they go to SHOT Show. Anyway, a black sticker with the white Carhartt stylized lettering in their weird logo. Then we got some NRA ones, whatever that radio show is, and then this black sticker that's kind of a short bumper sticker. It's more of a standard rectangle than the long rectangle that a bumper sticker is standard. And it says NRA on top and stand and fight underneath, and that's from years ago. Unfortunately, bumper stickers hardly ever tell you anything on the back about them, but does anybody remember how old that is? But when's the last time that actually applied? Now, was that them giving us the opportunity as members back in the day? Because that's probably from the early 2000s. Is that them urging us to stand and fight? And we neglected it, and they allowed unscrupulous people to take the controls and to ingrain their hold on the organization? Or is it their fault that they steal it from us? I don't know. Next is the Range. That's one of the Gumtree clubs, and this one's in Austin. Very nice looking range, really cool. I mean, there's so many neat things about it. All of their signage is television screens, so basically all the walls of the shop are television screens with guns in front of them, and you can walk up and touch them. You can touch the screens if I remember right, or the screens change, but I think you can go back and scroll through the stuff that kind of changes in front of you, so you have like menus. It's like you're in a website. The shop is just huge and open. It's like going into the back cave. And then the range itself is cool. It's totally new, so all the facilities and stuff that you haven't even seen probably at a regular range. Blue and red lights can go off, and sirens that allow you to simulate, all the distraction that you might have in a real situation. Targets that spin and flip and to go through all kinds of patterns and stuff. Just an awesome range. And then of course you can go upstairs, so they're members only. The reason they call them Gumtree clubs is because they're like country clubs. If you got the money, you can really have a great time with the just having fun, and just like you would at a country club. So they have all kinds of things that happen, like on the weekends, car clubs and fundraisers and stuff. Really neat place. Anyway, these stickers were like $5 a piece. They ain't kidding around. So we got a couple of those that we gave out to Patreons on the Gun Show Loophole tour a while back. Below that, I don't know how this happened. I think I just randomly pulled them out, but all the blue ones went over there. All the black ones are over here. I did stick those 2 orange ones together, and I guess I stuck the knots together, but it's kind of neat how this all just kind of went to color assortment here. Next we got is a black one that just says simply, got SIG. Enough said, right? I think that's a pretty neat sticker. And before we touch on this one, I see that we hit the 10-minute mark. So let's talk about that. That means that this video would have the ability to be monetized, and YouTube will take it and spread it around because they will put ads in front of it. It's a long enough video that they can drop ads in it, and it makes it worth their while to disseminate the video. So it's possible that this video will get more views or not, because it hit that 10-minute mark. That's just a little FYI. That's how one of the ways that the logarithm works over there. But I don't get paid by views or anything on YouTube, really. I'm considering going to their membership thing and seeing if people are interested in that. But we do use the Patreon platform. Patreon is like a social media platform for venture capitalists, people that want to be involved in the creation of the new, the creation of stuff that isn't commercially viable, stuff that shouldn't exist, but should, if you know what I mean. So if you're interested in stuff like what we do, stuff that nobody's going to pay us because we're not trying to sell you a new thing or a different way to, or a thing to stick on, right? We're just talking about the Second Amendment at different angles so that we can archive it so that it's here for us, these new kids that are showing up, old people that are just getting involved, and whoever the hell watches this in the future, probably artificial intelligence. If you want to be part of that, jump on our Patreon. If you think that's cool, go check out what other people are doing, because we're just doing one little slice of what's going on out there. Consider taking $20 a month and going to Patreon and giving us 2 and giving, 5 other people $2 and see what comes out, and see after a year what it's like after you gave $20 to all those different people, $2 at a time, if you think it was worth your effort. Thanks for letting me go on that little rant. I noticed we were at the 10-minute mark, and I noticed we're about to hit this bumper sticker from one of only 2 people who's ever screwed me in business. This guy owes me $360. So I'm not going to mention who he is, but we'll take a look because they did have a decent sticker. I'd recommend cutting off any affiliation with the people that owe me money. But the thing is, this sticker's from like the 90s, so it doesn't even matter. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. And that's a decent bumper sticker. Black bumper sticker, white lettering. A little bit tough to read because they wasted half the sticker on their stupid logo because he owes me $300. There's no way I'm going to show you that logo. But I think that was a good sticker. Next, we got a Leatherman one. It says, I have a Leatherman, I can help. Kind of tongue-in-cheek, kind of funny. But it looks like kind of like a warning label or something with the yellow and black stripes. That was actually their marketing that year. It's kind of cool. We got this one in 2010 at the outdoor show, and like I say, this was their whole booth was done up in this sort of hazard label sort of motif. Next we got some Keep Life Wild. I don't know what that's all about. Another one from Summit Hut, the place that did these knots. It says Topo the Morning to You in green, and then behind it, subtly, I don't know if you can tell, that's a topographic map pattern in the back with their logo and everything. So I thought that was pretty cool. You saw that on a couple of Jeeps, but I don't think people could get it, and you couldn't really see it that well. But they've also hit it out of the park with a couple of their stickers. I think I got this one from someone. It says, my Doberman is smarter than your honor student, and it's got the silhouette of a Doberman. A couple of orange ones. I wish the orange ones were better. This one says Sportsman's for Bush, probably from an election back in the day. Orange bumper sticker with black writing. And then this one is orange with a white dot in the center, and it's got a deer kind of silhouette, like a deer with antlers, and then a little trout jumping out of the water. And it says, support the right to hunt and fish, vote yes on 109. And then it says NRA, ILA, vote yes on 109. So the problem is there's no state on that. Like, I don't know. It was an attempt, but I don't know. Maybe there's an intentional thing to not put a state on that. Then you got Operation Game Thief. We should mention that in the last one. Those are just iconic. I'm sure every state has their anti-poaching campaign type of stickers out there. Then one of the only gun ones in this whole thing, Colt, and I do have a bunch of those, so if anybody wants one and doesn't mind it being folded, let me know. And then last, G&G Armament, some kind of airsoft company, giant sticker. It's one of the largest ones I have. So that's another bunch of bumper stickers. Kind of weird this time, has not so much to do with guns, but some stories and some passionate pleas for money, which is what it's all about, right? Keeping these things going. If you want to see stuff like this, thank our Patreons, because they make it possible. If you want to continue to see it, as I said it 3 minutes ago, check out Patreon and consider throwing $20. See if you can kickstart a whole new type of content creation out there. If not, keep watching these things for free. A lot of people mooch. Let us know in the comments what you think, what kind of bumper stickers you got. Remember, it's Share Your Sticker Story Sunday. So share your stories. Link to these. We can't associate videos anymore or on the other platforms like gunstreamer.com or guntube.org yet. But maybe those are features we'll see in the future. We probably won't see them on YouTube because they took it away intentionally. They didn't like the concept of us talking to each other and having conversations. They want us to just sit there and watch a feed. 1984, George Orwell, Big Brother. Till next time, thanks for watching.
The guys and gals at gunwebsite.com encourage you to take a CCW course every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day.